Good morning, students. Students, as you all know, we have started with our lesson number 13, Carbon, an important element from Science Part 1. So children, in our today's video, we shall be learning regular fire extinguisher, the chemistry of methane, and biogas plant. So children, let's begin. Regular fire extinguisher. A fire extinguisher contains sodium bicarbonate powder. There is also dilute sulfuric acid placed in a gas capsule. The capsule breaks on pressing the knob. The sulfuric acid comes in contact with the sodium bicarbonate and the two react chemically to release carbon dioxide, which comes out. Carbon dioxide based fire extinguishers do not cause corrosion and are non-conductors of electricity. Therefore, these are used when electrical and electronic equipment catches fire. Carbon dioxide based fire extinguishers are used to extinguish small scale fire. It is beyond their capacity to extinguish a big fire. In modern fire extinguisher, liquid and solid carbon dioxide is filled under pressure. On reducing the pressure, it becomes gaseous and comes out forcefully. So the chemical reaction is 2NaHCO3 plus H2SO4 gives us Na2SO4 plus 2H2O plus 2CO2 gas is released, that is carbon dioxide. Got it? Let's study the chemistry of methane. So children, methane is the simplest compound in the alkane series. With a molecular formula CH4, that is methane. Besides being a component of petroleum gas, it is a major constituent of natural gas, which issues from the ground in great quantities in certain part of the world. Understood, children? Methane is produced during the decomposition of plant matter in the absence of air. It is given off from swamp and is often known as marsh gas. It is also found in poorly ventilated coal mine as the dreaded fire damp, which the main cause of explosion in these mines. Laboratory preparation of methane. Let's see. Methane is usually prepared by heating an hydrous sodium ethanoate, usually soda lime. Soda lime is quick lime slaked with concentrated solution of sodium hydroxide. It is used in preference to caustic soda because it is not deliquescent and does not attack glass so readily. Anhydrous sodium ethanoate is ground with equal mass of soda lime and then heated in a hard glass tube. Methane is given off and can be collected over water. The delivery tube must be withdrawn immediately after heating is stopped. This is to prevent sucking back of water into the hot flask. Now let's see the physical properties. Methane is colorless and odorless gas. It is only slightly soluble in water. It is less dense than air. It has no action on litmus. Now let's see chemical properties. The first one is combustion. Methane burns in oxygen or air with pale, non-luminous flame. Steam carbon dioxide and lots of heat. Chlorination. Methane reacts with chlorine in the presence of UV light, that is ultraviolet light, which act as catalyst to yield a mixture of products. These products are formed by the successive displacement of the hydrogen atom in the methane molecule by chlorine atoms. The hydrogen is not released as free hydrogen, but in combination with chlorine as hydrogen chlorides. This reaction is called substitution reaction. Understood, children? It is the characteristic reaction of the alkanes. Look at these reactions. Now children, moving ahead to uses of methane. Methane is mainly used as fuel either by itself or mixed with other gases. It is used for making hydrogen, carbon black, carbon sulfide alkynes, hydrocyanic acid, trichloromethane, also called chloroform, and anesthetic used for surgical operations. And tetrachloromethane is also called carbon tetrachloride, an important organic solvent. Understood, children? The next we shall study biogas plant. In the absence of air, a suspension of plant and animal material in water decomposes to give methane and carbon dioxide. This mixture of gases is known as biogas. Biogas contains methane, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, hydrogen sulfide, etc. It burns without smoke and produces large amount of heat. The slurry left in the biogas plant is rich in nitrogenous and phosphorus compounds. Let's see working of fixed dome type biogas plant. Cow dung is mixed with water and poured into inlet pipe of plant, which comes to the bottom of tank, producing biogas, which goes up to the tank and passes through gas control valve. Waste products precipitate at the bottom and pass out through outlet pipe. So children, let's take a quick summary. What is a fire extinguisher? A fire extinguisher is a fire protection device used to extinguish or control small fires, usually in emergency situations. It is not intended to use on an out-of-control fire, such as one which has an area much of like a classroom. Understood, children? And fire, it has three elements: oxygen, heat and fuel. Chemistry of methane. Molecular formula is CH4. Molecular mass 16. Its empirical formula is CH4 and mass is 16. State: gas at room temperature. Occurrence: marsh, stagnant ponds. It is the major constituent of natural gas. Natural gas contains 94.6% of methane. Understood, children? The next is structure of methane. Composition of methane molecule. Methane molecule consists of one carbon and 4 hydrogen atom, that is CH4. And geometry of methane. Methane molecule is tetrahedral in structure, in which carbon is central atom and 4 hydrogen atoms are surrounding it in 3 dimensions. So this is the structure and the geometry of methane molecule. Understood, children? Okay. Chemical properties of methane. Combustion reaction. Combustion of methane is an exothermic reaction in which a large amount of energy is liberated. Due to this property, methane is used as a domestic and electrical fuel. Halogenation. Replacement of halogen atom with hydrogen atom of an organic compound is called halogenation. It is a substitution reaction. This reaction occurs in the presence of light. It is a free radical mechanism reaction. The reaction will continue till the replacement of all 4 hydrogen atoms of methane with chlorine. And the next property is chlorination. Physical properties of methane. Methane is a colorless, odorless, and non-poisonous gas. Melting point is minus 182.5 degrees Celsius. Boiling point minus 169.5 degrees Celsius. Its molecule is symmetrical. It is lighter than air. It is slightly soluble in water but fairly soluble in ether and alcohol. Let's see the uses of methane. Domestic and industrial fuel. Shoe polish. Printing ink. Tire manufacturing. And manufacture of methyl alcohol. So these are the uses of methane. Now what is a biogas plant? Biogas plant is an airtight container that facilitates fermentation of material under anaerobic conditions. Other names given to this device are biogas digester, biogas reactor, methane generator, and methane reactor. Recycling and treatment of organic waste, that is biodegradable material, through anaerobic digestion, that is fermentation technology, not only provides biogas as a clean and convenient fuel, but also an excellent and enriched biomanure. The biogas plant also acts as mini biofertilizer factory. Hence, some people refer it as biogas fertilizer plant or biomanure plant. Anaerobic digestion of organic matter produces a mixture of methane, CH4, and carbon dioxide, CO2 gas that can be used as a fuel for cooking, lighting, mechanical power, and the generation of electricity or a replacement for other fuels. So, this is all about a biogas plant. I hope, children, you all have understood today's topic. So, students, now we have finished with our lesson number 13, carbon, an important element. Children, please watch the video attentively and then please read the lesson. So, with this we have finished our lesson. In our next video, we shall begin with a new lesson. Thank you for listening to me, children.